Oh, Royal Cakes, thank you for joining. Thank you. Help share. No. But help share. Help share the video. Help share this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I've had some, I don't know why we always have technical issues. But at least I'm glad we've gone past it today. Yeah, help share, share, share. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Oluchun. Thank you for joining. I don't know. I hope I didn't murder your name. Sorry about that. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. Thank you, FAT. Thank you, Dara. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're very much welcome. Today we shall be going into another interesting. Oh, thank you all. Thank you for joining. Can you put your hand on the screen and help share? Help share this live video with friends. Help share, share, share. Help share this live with friends. Please go ahead and share. Go ahead and share, share, share. Help share this. Help share with your friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, Porcelina. You're welcome. Welcome. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Gladys. Please help share this video. Today we shall be talking about, like you can see on the, you can see we're talking about the plus size health. We're talking about plus size health today. It's about weight stigma. We're discussing weight stigma today. Weight stigma. So if you know someone that needs to hear this, help share this with your friends and loved ones as quickly as possible so that we can have a wonderful discussion. We can have a fruitful discussion together. So please help share. We're looking at weight. Oh, thank you so much. We already have 11 people. Can you please help share? On TikTok, we have 11 people. Help share. And I want to encourage you to stay for at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. So you will know, you will be able to benefit. We have 13. Thank you so much. So that we'll be able to benefit from what we'll be talking about today. So please help share this. Help share, share, share. We're taking off right away. We're taking off right away. We're discussing weight stigma. And as we look at weight stigma, I'm going to tell you my story. I have a story I want to share today that will interest you. That will interest you. So a few years ago, precisely, no, I don't want to be precise, but a little above, let me say over 5 decades ago, a child was born, a baby was born, and that baby was very big. Anyone that entered into the nursery, in those days, they used to keep the babies in the nursery. So when anybody entered the nursery, they would come back to ask for the mother. Who is the mother of this baby? And guess who that baby is? Yours truly. That baby is yours truly. And it's like I have never been slim all my life. And I know many of us can relate to this. I've never been slim all my life, and as a result of that, I faced a lot of challenges. I faced a lot of discrimination. I actually suffered from weight stigma, and that is why I have that much passion for the plus size woman. I am a woman. Don't say I'm biased. I am a woman, and I like to encourage women because I've been able to walk past it. At some point, I considered suicide. I started having suicidal ideations because I never received good compliments. Everything had been bad compliments. There was even a time my cousin said, "You are not going to get somebody to marry you." He said, "You will never get anybody to marry you because I was big. I was really big. I'm still big though, but it has been controlled to some extent." And that I know many people are in the same shoes. Many of you are in these same shoes of being condemned, being criticized. We're in these shoes of stereotypes, standards that have been set by our society that makes us to feel that you have to look a certain way for you to be healthy. And today we shall be looking at how true is that, and what can we do to actually have the best kind of life that we desire as plus size women. So if you are a plus size woman or man in the chat room, can you give a thumbs up? Just give a thumbs up there. You are a plus size man, a plus size woman, just give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. A plus size man, a plus size woman, give a thumbs up as we kick off in this discussion. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate that. And as we go on in our discussion, just do me a favor, like somebody will say, just tap on my forehead. Don't hit my forehead. Don't punch my forehead. Just tap. Just keep tapping. If you see my forehead, just keep tapping it. Keep tapping it. On TikTok, just keep tapping my forehead. And I appreciate it. You're just liking as you're doing that. You're liking as you're doing that, and I appreciate it. So let's kick off right away. I am Coach Lola. I am a certified health and health coach, but I specialize in weight inclusion. Specialize in weight inclusion. What is weight inclusion? Weight inclusion involves, you know, it's all about not being one-sided. When you say inclusion, everybody inclusive. So I am a health coach, and I believe that as a plus size person, you can be healthy. And that is a gospel I am preaching. I am preaching the gospel of health because I believe that even as a plus size person, you can be healthy. And we shall be looking at that today. We shall be discussing that today. So it has to do with plus size health. So let's start. Let's see what weight stigma is. What is weight stigma? We look at what weight stigma is, and we look at how it affects us positively or negatively, and we look at how we got here. What has contributed to this, and how can we get out of this, and how can we help ourselves? How can we help ourselves as plus size women? I am gonna say women. No, I'm talking about everybody, but I'm just biased because I'm a woman, and because women face most of it's like we face most of the problems around when we talk about weight stigma. Now, welcome once again. Welcome once, twice, and a million times. So this is an exciting and empowering series on weight stigma. And I am thrilled to have all of you here. We are going to embark on this journey together as we uncover the truth. We uncover the truth, we debunk some myths, and we celebrate the incredible strength of the plus size woman. We celebrate the incredible strength of the plus size woman. I am one, and I am proud to be one. I am proud to be a plus size woman. So this series is designed to be fun. It's designed to be fun. It's designed to be engaging. And most importantly, it's going to be deeply educational. So hang in there and invite as many as you can to join this chat today. Let them join this chat. So we're going to laugh, we're going to learn, and we're going to grow together. We'll grow together as we tackle this pervasive issue of weight stigma and its impact on our lives. So let's look at weight stigma. What is weight stigma? Weight stigma refers to the negative attitudes, and discrimination that are directed. They're directed to individuals based on their body weight. People feel that because you are big, you have a certain body weight. As a result of that, you are no good. Our society has not even helped at all. We will get there. We will get there. So we're looking at how this affects us. So what stigma refers to the negative attitudes and discrimination that are directed towards individuals because of their body weight, because they are big. So it manifests in various aspects of our lives. Manifests and some can even be very subtle, from subtle comments. Some will even come to you like they're giving you an advice, but in the real sense, they're actually judging you. They are judging you. Please, as you're relating with this, if you can relate with what I'm talking about, I want you to just engage by putting a comment there. It starts like some will come like, it can be so subtle. It can come like comments. It can even come like jokes. Some might be cracking some. They might be telling you they're cracking some jokes, and these jokes ought to outrightly bully. It can lead to bully, or it can lead to exclusion. That means you don't belong. You don't belong. So for plus size women, weight stigma can be a daily battle. We really fight that battle. Like I did, I fought that battle, and I am still fighting the battle. At times, some people, just the way they look at you, the way some people look at you tells it all. At times, you walk past somebody and they turn back, they want to turn around. And I'm sure it has happened to some of us. If you're a plus size person and you are there, you might pass by someone and you see them looking back, and both of you just, it's like your eyes just connect because they are looking at you, and you know that these ones are looking at me. They are making gestures. You see it in their eyes. You go to places, you see the expression in people's eyes. You see the way they look at you. They are saying something without actually opening their mouth. So that is being judgmental about people's sizes, about people's looks. So for plus size women, weight stigma can be a daily battle. We fight that battle, and it affects our self-esteem. It affects our self-esteem. It affects our mental health, and it affects our overall well-being. It's a big one. It's a big problem. So the problem that are faced by plus size women is, I'm going to mention some of them now. They are so numerous, but we look at few of them. So we dive into some of these major challenges that plus size women face due to their weight, or due to their size, or due to weight stigma. When you say something is a stigma, it's like something you want to hide from, something that is affecting you, something that makes you to feel ashamed. That is weight stigma. So the first thing here is social discrimination. Social discrimination. Many people discriminate you socially. It's like you don't feel belong. So the problem here is plus size women often experience social exclusion and judgment. And this leads to the feeling of isolation and loneliness. It's like there's a silo. There's a silo that separates you. They are putting you in a cage, putting you in a mold, and you don't belong here because you are big, because you have a big size, because you're a plus size person. They just put you in that category that you don't belong here, and it gives a sense of isolation and loneliness. But don't worry, that is why we are here today. We are here today to support ourselves. We are here today to encourage ourselves. We are here today to tell one another that we are doing a great work. Probably you've not had that in a long while. But I want you to know that you are beautiful and you are doing a great work. You're doing very well. So let's look at the impact. This discrimination can actually erode someone's self-esteem. Can erode your self-esteem. It can create a sense of not belonging. Can make you to feel that, oh, I don't belong here. And when you have that sense of I don't belong here, we know how it feels for you to be isolated. It's like you're not needed, you're not important. When you even have some advice to give, or some points, it's not taken, it's not welcomed, just because of your size. Just because of your size. The second bias is healthcare bias. Many of us have healthcare bias because we are big, because we are plus size. We have healthcare bias. Many plus size women face bias in healthcare settings where their concerns are dismissed or attributed solely to their weight. Have you heard many people will tell you, probably when you have an issue, you have a health issue, and the first thing somebody will look at you, will say is, or will conclude, is probably because of the way you are eating, or because of the way you look. And I have discovered that we have a lot of people who are big and they are even healthier than people who are slim. Some people are big and they are healthier than people who are slim. So please, I want this to be engaging. I want to be seeing your comments. If you have a comment, just put your comment there. Let's look at this together. Let's look at this together and glean from one another and give each other support. Let's give each other support. You know, many plus size women face this bias, not just attributing your health issue to your weight. Some might even, it's like many healthcare practitioners even don't really want to deal with the big people. It's like they want to put them at the back, or they look at them with some kind of look, or they want to treat them in some kind of way that makes them feel bad. I don't know if I'm communicating today. I don't know if somebody can relate with what I'm talking about. If somebody that is big needs assistance, is like everything shows on the faces of our healthcare practitioners. And many a times, many of us don't even know that the way we treat these people, the way we treat the plus size people, makes them to withdraw and makes them to, it's like food doesn't complain. It makes them to resolve to eating. They resolve to eating. They take it out. They take all those things out on food. It makes them to go back to food because we don't encourage them. We don't make them feel that somebody cares about them. So they take that solace in food. Many of them go back to food. That is the only place they see love. When people lack love, I've discovered that many a times when people are craving ice cream, it's because they lack some kind of love somewhere. They lack love. So at times, most of these things, we push them into it. We push them into it. So this can result in inadequate medical care. When they really need care, they don't get it. They don't get the care because somebody is body shaming them. Somebody is giving them an attitude because of the way they look. Many times their diagnoses are delayed because the healthcare practitioners are judging them by their sizes. Many times this makes them to feel reluctant to go and seek medical help. They just sit at home. When they're actually supposed to get some medical help, they don't, because they don't want to be treated the way they have been treated. Another one is employment challenges. How many plus size people have faced employment challenges because they feel that, no, I don't want to work with this person. This person is going to be sluggish. This person is going to be slow. This person is going to be taking sick offs at most times. And that is not always true. That is not always true. Do you even know what the person is going through? Can we lend a helping hand? Can we lend a helping hand to those people? So employment challenges. Weight bias in the workplace can lead to unfair hiring practices. It can also lead to lower wages. It can lead to a limited career advancement. Now, say because you have a big size, they will give you the kind of job that you don't like because they feel that you will not be able to do it. You will not be able to fit into that position. So they give you just what is available, not what you actually want. Or what you actually want. So this can be draining on our mental health, can be draining. So this can stifle professional growth and financial independence. When somebody is trying to get a job, you are qualified to get that job. And because of your size, because of your weight. Somebody just keeps looking down on you. They don't give you that position because they feel you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to fit into that position. And so it becomes a problem to you. Probably you have some financial issues that you cannot cope with because you are underpaid. Because you are underpaid for your size. You're underpaid for your size. You're not even given the opportunity to really express yourself, to go into your best. You're not able to express your best, to put your best into what you're doing because somebody is judging you. Is judging you by your size. They don't even want to try. They don't want to try. The next thing I want us to look at is media representation. Oh, that is a big one. Media representation. It all started on the media. Started on the media. It's like the media projects the slim as the 100%. They project the slim as the good, and they project the big people as the bad. But I remember I listened to a podcast, and that man is a medical doctor. He was saying that if you are slim and you don't exercise, and somebody is a plus size and the plus size exercises, the plus size will live longer than you because you don't exercise. So we're going to get there. We're going to see that as plus size women, we have a community where we can come together and encourage ourselves and really live a healthy lifestyle and show to the world that we can be healthy even in our size. We can be healthy. If we need to adjust in some kind of way, if we need to lose a little kind of weight, we will. We will, but it is not all about being slim. It is all about living healthy lifestyle. It's all about living healthy lifestyle. So we're looking at media representation. Plus size women are often underrepresented in the media or misrepresented completely. And this leads to a narrow standard of beauty. How many times have you seen big people plus size? How many times have you seen them going into competition, maybe beauty pageant, or having some people even they don't want to go to the beach to swim or to the pool to swim. They don't want to wear their swimsuit because of the way they are going. People are going to look at them. People are going to beat them with their eyes. They don't beat with their hands. They don't wipe them with cane, but they beat them with their eyes. The way they look at them, they beat them with their attitudes. They beat them with their words. They beat them with their words, and it's like it makes these people to actually withdraw and keep to themselves, keeping to themselves. They don't want to enjoy life to the fullest because the media is projecting the slim as the proper. They're projecting the slim as the healthy. They're projecting the slim as the smart. Is that true? Please put in the comments. Is that true? Can you is slimness synonymous to smartness? Please put in the chat. Yes or no. Is slimness is it synonymous to smartness? The fact that you are slim, does that mean or does that make you smart? Put in the chat. I want to see comments. Please send your comments. Send your comments in. I know we have slim people that are smart and we have fat people that are smart equally. So slimness is not synonymous to smartness. It depends on the kind of lifestyle you live. So we need to tell the world. That is why I am doing this. We need to tell the world that it is not all about your size. It is all about what you have up here. What you have up here and your lifestyle, your daily routine, your lifestyle. That's what it is all about. So the plus size women are often underrepresented or misrepresented completely in the media, and this leads to a narrow standard of beauty. This can perpetuate harmful stereotypes and contribute to low self-image. Contribute to low self-image. They don't want to raise their heads. Their heads are bowed because somebody has spoken some nasty words, or somebody has looked at them in a kind of nasty way. So we have to help this community. We have to help ourselves. We need to come together as a community. We need to build a strong force against these stereotypes. The next thing is mental health struggles. That's a big one. When somebody has a low self-esteem, you have a low self-image, you have a low, your confidence has been deflated. Then what next? What next? Your mental health is in shambles. Your mental health is affected, is drained. So constant exposure to weight stigma can lead to anxiety, can lead to depression, and it can lead to eating disorders. I just told us now that when these people find out that they don't have support in another place, somebody is looking down on them, somebody is judging them, then they resolve to food. They resolve to food. They go back to food. That is the only place where they see solace, where they have solace, where they see encouragement. It is only their food. Their food does not hurt them. Their food does not discriminate them. So they will return to food and start eating the food because the food doesn't complain. The food doesn't. The food always welcomes them because the outside world keeps pushing them inside by our words. We push them inside by our looks. We push them inside by our projections, the things we project on the TV, the things we project out there. We push them inside. And so they go back home and they start eating food. They resolve to eat it. So mental health struggles is a big one. Is a big one for people who are suffering from weight stigma. So constant exposure leads to anxiety, depression, and eating disorders. Then the, the impact on our mental health diminish the quality of life and hinder personal growth. Because somebody will just say, I'm done. I don't want to do anything. They're just there. Many of them even consider suicide. Many of them feel that the world is their life is done. They are done. Their life is over. That they can never become anything. They feel that the whole world is crumbling on them because somebody is not nice enough. Somebody is not kind enough to encourage these people. Somebody is not kind enough to encourage them. So the next thing is personal relationships. Personal relationships. With stigma can strain personal relationships. And this can lead to misunderstanding and conflicts. I have seen situations where women were pushed out of their homes, or the husband, the spouse just dumps them. It could be the other way around too. The husband just dumps them because of their sizes. And when I think like this, it's very sad. It's very sad to know that many a times most of these women that are facing these challenges were not like that. Yes, I get it. I told you my story at the beginning. I was born big. I was a 10-pound baby from birth. But we have people who grew into it as a result of childbirth, as a result of postpartum syndromes, or as a result of so many other things. So many things. Some can be hormonal changes, hormonal differences. Discover that some women when they were married or before they were married, they were slim. But when they started going through childbearing and postpartum issues and some hormonal changes, they start to blow up. They start to grow up or to blow up, I mean. So when this is happening, what is the spouse or the people around them, what are they supposed to do to give them the support? Let's see how we can help them. If they need to go for counseling, they need to go for counseling. If they need to go for therapy, they need to go for therapy. But instead, I have heard spouses who body shame their spouses, body shame their partners into depression, complete depression. Some people have even done that, and the ladies have taken their lives because they keep thinking that, oh, I wasn't like this before. I am like this because I went through childbearing. Because some have 2 babies, 3 babies. I've seen women who have had 5, 6, 7, and each experience seemed to differ. experience seem to differ from, it's like they have different experiences. And as a result of that, she didn't call for that. She didn't, it's it's not something to what is going to happen to them, what they're going to be like when they start to, some of them even shock themselves. Because at times you see somebody might be very slim, maybe a size 5, they just blow up, they shock themselves. And then now people, how did this happen? So they are going through that trauma, the trauma of getting to where they are. And we keep adding to it from the home front. And as if that is not enough, we add salt to their injury, even from the outside world. The media even does a terrible work, and the hospital add its own to it. So we see that it's a big one. It's a very big one for the plus size. But we are going to help ourselves to get over this. We are working together as a community, and we're getting over this. We're getting through this, and we're coming out strong. We're coming out very strong. So personal relationship with stigma can strain personal relationships, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. This can create a cycle of self-doubt, and it can hinder their ability to form healthy and supportive connections. Because when I know that looking down on me, I don't want to be around you. With your words, at times I might even feel I have a friend. My friend, we used to go to the gym together some years ago, and the woman said that each time the husband tried to encourage her to slim down, that he thought, the spouse thought that he was trying to just decide to go to the gym. So he would be shoving these words at her. He would be telling her that, look at you, see how you're big, see your stomach, see your tummy, see your this, see your that. And each time the man was saying that, the woman was hurting, and she decided that she was going to add more weight so that she will continue to be disgusting to the man, because she was already disgusted by the words of the man. And she was trying to make him feel worse, or feel more terrible by increasing her weight. So she started eating this indiscriminately until she was able to overcome it. So we see that a lot of the things we do, we actually think we're helping, but we are not really helping. We're not really helping. So how will this program help us? How will we be able to help ourselves? How are we going to be able to support ourselves? So this series is designed to bring light, to bring hope, and to also bring actionable solutions to those that are struggling already with stigma. And this is how we're going to be able to achieve this. We need awareness. This is one of it. We need awareness, and we need education. So informative sessions that will reveal the origin and consequences of weight stigma. We're going to open ourselves up to it. If you are able to see where it is coming from, then you will be able to prepare for it. And when you are prepared for something, it doesn't affect you too much, because you are prepared. You have been educated. You have been warned. You have been warned ahead. You already know what's coming. So this is going to be an empowerment through knowledge. It's going to help you to understand and to be able to combat weight stigma in your own life as a person. And we're going to be sharing inspiring stories. We share inspiring stories, like I shared my story with you. I've not really gone in depth with my story because I actually had it tough growing up. Initially, when you have a big baby, everybody wants to carry that big baby. Everybody wants to, but when the baby starts to walk, then it becomes a burden on the people. That when the baby, you need to carry the baby. You need to carry the baby to go somewhere or anything. It becomes a burden on the people that are taking on the nurses that are taking care of the baby. So I had a lot of experiences. So we're going to be sharing some inspiring stories about people that have been in these shoes, how they're able to overcome it. I'm going to be inviting people so that we have some discussion together to encourage ourselves. We just have to get to the root of this. We have to get out of this. We have to get hope out of hopelessness. We have to encourage ourselves. We need to tell ourselves that you are not defined by the outside world. You are defined by you. How do you see yourself? What do you see in yourself, and how do you see yourself? You are the only one that can define who you are. So we're going to be having some inspiring stories. We hear from some plus size women who have overcome with stigma and they have found self acceptance. So this is going to be like real life examples of resilience and success. And I know you're going to be motivated and inspired. So please don't miss this session for any bit. Don't miss it for anything. Don't miss it for anything. We're going to be using some practical tools and strategies, maybe some practical tips, strategies to boost self-esteem. We're going to be doing some things. We might be having some joint programs together. We'll be having some activities that we're going to be doing together so that we can boost our self-esteem. We can boost our self-esteem. So we're going to have some practical tips that we can use to navigate healthcare. We give resources to us here, how you can navigate healthcare. There are some outfits out there who cater to plus size people. So we're going to be opening these resources to you so that you will know where to go, who to go when you need some sudden help. So we are going to get it going and going to get it going so good. So we're going to be able to equip ourselves with tools to handle with stigma, with confidence and strength. We handle it with confidence and with strength. So we're going to have some interactive activities, some fun and engaging activities that promote self-love and community building. I tell you, we're going to have a fun building this community together. We're going to have fun building the community together. So this will foster supportive environment where you can connect with people who are like you, with others like you, and so we should be able to share our journeys together. You know, when you have someone in your circle who has gone through what you're going through, it makes it easier for you. You just lean on their experience. You don't need to go through your own experience. You lean on their experience, and that will take you to the top. So we're also going to be having some expert insights. I'm going to be inviting experts on this program so that they can tell us how we can navigate this world. They're going to go like interviews with experts in psychology, in nutrition, in fitness, and in fashion. Fashion is a big one. Do you know that there are a lot of fashion stores, fashion shops, fashion resources for the plus size woman? You can always look your best. You can always look your best with your head, with your shoulders high, shoulders squared, and your head up like that. So you hang in there. We are in it. We are in this for fun. We're in this for fun. So this will foster a supportive environment where you can connect with others and share your journeys together. So we're going to gain valuable insights from these professionals and know they understand the unique challenges of plus size women. So we are going to be able to glean from them. Be able to glean from them. We're also going to build community support like we're doing now. We're building this support. And so I want to encourage you, if you have not followed me and you have not, like across board, just look out for my name across board, Coach Lola, across all the social media. Just look for Coach Lola and give me a follow, and I will appreciate it. We're building this community of plus size women. So now I want us to look at the role of the society and the media in weight stigma. The society. So the societal contributions to weight stigma. We have some cultural norms and some beauty standards that have been set. So let's look at the historical context now. For centuries, Different cultures have had varying ideals of beauty. They just have that, it's that culture, they have that idea of what beauty is supposed to be like. So in many modern societies, the ideal has shifted towards thinness. I've said that before, I'm just reiterating. So the idea has shifted to thinness, which is often equated with attractiveness, success, and health. And these cultural norms shape public perception. It shapes public perception, and this creates a societal bias that favors thinner bodies and stigmatizes the larger ones. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy, but we are changing the narrative. We must change the narrative because we must rise up for ourselves. That is what we are doing now. We must rise up for ourselves and speak for ourselves. We're not proving anything, but we're proving to ourselves that we can be the best version of ourselves. So we're proving to ourselves we are our own competition. You're competing with you, not with any other person. What about socialization and peer influence? The early conditioning of a child now, from the young age, individuals are exposed to societal standards through family, peers, and educational system. Children learn to associate thinness with education, associate thinness with success in the education, with positive attributes, and fatness with negative ones. You can imagine these stereotypes, these implant starts from the school, from the tender age, from when we are children, and we grow up like that. We grow up like that. It's a bias, it's a stereotype that is passed on even to people from very tender age. So we have looked at the healthcare practices the other time. So it's like it holds a bias against plus size individuals, attributing all health issues, any health issue, they say it is because you are big, any health issue. Even when a slim person has the same kind of issues, but when you are facing such issues, that's when you are having such problems. This bias can result in inadequate care and negative patient experiences. So we've looked at the media contribution. And what about advertising and marketing? Thinness, they have idealized it. So advertisements and marketing campaigns predominantly feature thin models. They predominantly feature thin models, promoting the idea that thinness is the standard of beauty and success. So what about the diet culture? Diet culture. The diet and fitness industry heavily market products that are promising weight loss. And that is another big one. The diet and fitness industry promising weight loss. And that suggests to you that you are not good the way you are. You just have to lose weight. That, how do I put it? It gives you, it's speaking to your mind. See this in you that you are not good the way you are. You need to slim down because of the marketing strategies. They're telling you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight, you need to diet, and that suggests to you that you are not good the way you are. And so you are always looking for the other side, always looking for the other side. So the diet and fitness industries heavily market products that are promising weight loss, feeding on, or they're feeding into the notion that losing weight is necessary for happiness and health. Is that true? Please put in the chat. Is losing weight necessary for happiness and health? We have a bundle of slim people out there, who are not happy, who are not healthy. And I am a plus size, I'm a healthy plus size coach. I am not just a plus size woman, I am a coach. I am a health coach, for crying out loud. And so that tells you that you can be healthy, your size irrespective. So the next one, social media influence. With social media influence is a big one. Social media influence, filters and editing. We know that. Who can relate to that? Filters and editing. Social media platforms are flooded with images that have been edited to fit idealized beauty standards. And this creates unrealistic expectations and pressures individuals to want to conform. It pressures you to want to conform. Body shaming. Body shaming. Outline platforms can be breeding grounds. All these platforms that are online, they are breeding grounds for body shaming and bullying. What you see people do out there is bullying. They're bullying you for being a plus size. We must say no to that. We must rise up and speak for ourselves. We must rise up and prove to the world, prove to ourselves that we can be a better version of ourselves. So the online platforms can be breeding grounds for body shaming and bullying. I told us earlier on that we have some silos that are built. Silos are built and you are put in that mold, and you have to be in a certain way. You have to be in a certain silo for you to be able to fit into this community, for you to be able to fit into this class. You have to be a certain way. You have to be like a size 8. You have to be like a size 10. You have to be like a size 6. Oh my God. We're getting through this together, and we're coming out strong. We're coming out strong. So it can be a grounds for breeding grounds for body shaming, for bullying. Then, as anonymity allows people to express hurtful, you can prove anonymous on the social media, and you express some hurtful opinions without facing consequences. No consequences whatsoever for spitting out some harsh words on people. So how did these stereotypes develop? How did they develop? So the historical shifts in beauty ideals, evolution of standards, like beauty ideals have evolved over time. They have evolved over time. They are influenced by factors such as economic condition, health trends, cultural shifts. Like in the 20th century, a shift towards valuing thinness. That shift, it goes towards valuing thinness. It emerged partly due to the fashion industry's preference for slim models. There's a fashion industry preference for slim models, and that doesn't rubbish the plus size. You know what I always tell people? How will the world look if everybody were to be slim? Where is the variety? Where's the variety in the world if everybody is looking the same way you are looking? The world is going to be a boring place. It's going to be boring if everybody is looking like me. So there is beauty in diversity, and that is what we are. We are adding color. Without us, the plus size beauties, this world is not complete. If you tell yourself that every time, that this world is not complete without you as a plus size person, that is a truth you need to go home with. That this world is not complete without you, because you add beauty, you add color to this world. It's like the pieces of puzzle. They are not complete until you put each puzzle in it. I am a significant part of the puzzle of this world. Without me here, this world is not complete. So if you keep telling yourself that, then you know that your self-confidence will come back. Your body image, your self-image, the way you see yourself will be restored. Your mental health will come back, because you are an important fragment. It might be that tiny, You are an important fragment of this world. And I always tell them that, do you know that we are more? When you talk about the percentage, the plus size people are more than the slim ones. So I don't know why we allow. If you believe with me that we're changing the narrative, give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I want to know you are here and you are feeling me. You are feeling me. So the influence of celebrities. What about the influence of celebrities? Celebrities and public figures who fit in the slim or the thin ideal have idolized, reinforcing, or have been idolized, and they're reinforcing the desirability for thinness and the stigma of larger bodies. So the celebrities are also adding to it. Economic interest, like I said, the diet industry, it's a $1 billion industry. The weight loss, dieting industry, they are making money out of people by propagating the gospel of lose weight. Some little weight around your waistline just for you to be able to just that when you adjust your lifestyle to a healthy one, you're going to lose all the excess that you don't need. So you're going to lose those excess. So just say, okay, I just want to lose a little my around my waist, little around. Please rock your body and just live a healthy lifestyle. Rock your body and feel good. Feel good and just live healthy. Live healthy. We will get there. We'll get there. So they are making a lot of money from us, feeding on people's that they are enriching their pockets. They're enriching their pockets, telling people lose weight. You need to lose weight. They're singing that song. It's a song that is singing every time. So it's the multi-billion-dollar diet industry profits from perpetuating the notion that thinness is the ultimate goal. Products, programs, and services are marketed to those who feel pressured. If you want to lose weight, let it come from you. Don't let anybody, don't let it be as a result of the pressure that is coming from someone. Don't let it be a pressure. Don't be pressured to lose weight. Don't be pressured to lose weight. So the media revenue, the media is making a lot of money. The media companies benefit from advertising revenue from the beauty, fashion, and diet industries, creating a cycle where promoting thinness becomes financially advantageous. What about the psychological factors now? Fear of difference. You will feel that, oh, I look different. I'm going to be the odd one out. Fear of difference. Like humans have this innate tendency to fear and stigmatize differences. So larger bodies are seen as deviations from societal norm, triggering bias and discrimination. So projection of insecurities. It makes you feel insecure. Individuals may project weight stigma as a means to elevate their own self-esteem. Because people are working on your mind. They are working on your mind by telling you that you are known to lose weight, but I don't pressure people to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, we can work together to lose weight. That is if you want to. If you want to. And all I do is I encourage people to live a healthy lifestyle. When you live a healthy lifestyle, you know what, like I told us earlier on, that if you are big and you are exercising, you are sleeping very well, you are eating well, you are eating living foods, and you are drinking enough water, you are taking supplements, you are managing your stress well, you are, have I mentioned water? There are 9 pillars of health that I've talked. If you are incorporating all these 9 pillars of health in your life, and you are on the big side, you are a plus size person, you're going to live longer than somebody who is slim and does not do all those things. So I want to encourage you, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up, because you are beautiful the way you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. That is what the good book said. The Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You see, I don't joke with my water. I drink my water anytime, anywhere. So, in conclusion, understanding the societal bias. I am concluding now. So if you have questions, please let's drop our questions in the chat room quickly. If you have questions, I will be back on this topic on Monday. I come up every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. Time is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in conclusion, understanding the societal and media contributions to weight stigma is crucial in addressing and combating these harmful stereotypes. By recognizing and sort of identifying, by being able to recognize and identify the historical, economic, and psychological roots of weight stigma, we can work towards creating a more inclusive and accepting society. This series aims to dismantle these stereotypes, promote self acceptance, and empower plus size individuals to thrive. Together, we can challenge the status quo and redefine beauty standards to embrace all body types. Thank you for the likes. I see that. I see that. So please, if you have questions, I want to take our questions now. Let's put our questions there. And if there is an aspect that you would want us to actually talk about and look at, you can put in the chat room so that we can look at those things together. So this series is more than just a program. It's a movement towards acceptance, empowerment, and joy. Together, we will break down the barriers of weight stigma and redefine what it means to be confident, beautiful, and successful. So get ready for an incredible journey filled with learning, laughter, and love. Let's embrace our unique selves and show the world. We want to show the world that we are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. So I welcome you to the Weight Stigma series, where everybody is celebrated and every voice is heard. Like, I want to hear your voice now. What do you have to say about this topic? What would you want us to look at? What would you want us to discuss? What is your take home? I want to see that in the chat. Put in the chat room. And I also encourage you to join my community. You can just subscribe to my, yeah. Okay, I need to. So you can just give me a follow. You can subscribe, and like this. And I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. If you have a question, let's take our questions. Let's take our questions. Thank you, everybody. I see you. I see you. How are you all doing today? I see Mr. Drag. I see all of you. How are you doing today? I see James Lynn, Jean Franze. Oh my God. I hope I didn't murder that. I see Theodora. I see Ayana. I see Blaze. I see Sega, Elvis, Andy. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you for being a part of this. If you have any question, any comment, let's see your question and your comment. Let's see your question and your comment. I saw somebody just dropped a message now. Did somebody drop a comment? I can't see that comment. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. You have any question? Let's ask the questions now as we round off. Let's ask the questions as we round off. What is your take home? What is your take home? What are you taking home today? What did you learn? What would you want us to talk about next week, Monday? We're coming back with next week, Monday. So, what would you want us to look at? What did you learn from today? What did you learn? What did you learn from today? I'm waiting for your comment while I play the Unstoppable song. Our comments, please. Questions. You have any question? Ask now. Ask your questions. Do we have any question? We are unstoppable. That is to you. That's dedicated to you, the plus size woman. You are unstoppable. I'm so proud. I don't need other reasons. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today. That's dedicated to you, the plus size woman. Let's go ahead and connect with one another. Let's connect with each other. Give each other a follow. Let's build this strong community. You can join my community by subscribing. Just tap on that heart, the heart that is beside my name, and join my community. And I will so much appreciate that. I'm unstoppable. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need my keys to play. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm giving you a follow now, following all of you that are here. Thank you so much for being a part of my program. I'm unstoppable. I don't know about you. Can you say that to yourself? Say, I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. And on this note, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being a part, for making this worthwhile. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is the largest number I've had so far on this live program, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And on this note, I want to say a big thank you. I see you again on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a beautiful night rest. I am unstoppable, and so are you.